Hey guys, Kieran Mango here, and we're going to talk about the third Birthday Cup Take Two event, All Stars picks. I'll start reviewing Forest. It looks a lot like the old one from a year ago with the one drops. Roach is here. Nothing particularly stands out. Whirlwind and Predatory Might are new, and they're very powerful spells. I definitely could build some kind of tempo mid-range deck. It's really hard to build aggro because you tend to be forced to draft a lot of these endgame stuff, so it really hurts your aggro deck. What else is new? I think it probably has Lisa. Lisa is very good. Yeah. Also, Babs and Lord of the Marsh as finishers are good. So yeah, I think Forest is decent. You can build a decent mid-range deck with Forest. Jungle Warden's here. Jungle Warden's very powerful. Hornet Soldier. Lots of great options. Also, since the last time, a bunch of things got buffed. Green Glint Axeman's buffed. Yggdrasil's buffed. I voted for Carbuncle. Don't worry. Yes, Forest seems alright. Sword. Chromatic Duel, Rapier Master, very good picks, very flexible. Lucius is decent removal. 2 drops. Cthulhu is very good. Celia, Servant of Usurpation, Leode, very good 2 drops. Funnel, they don't have a particular card here. A very powerful card, they seem to be missing it. They are missing a Ivory Sword Dance. They did not include Ivory Sword Dance. That's a good thing. 3 drops, pretty good. Has Octress. Octress is really, really good. Very scary to play against Sword if you have like very strong last words. Lucia's here. Gwen, Albert, Dragon Knights. Yeah, Latham is an amazing pick. Sky Fortress. Yeah, Sword's very solid. Very, very solid. Very great in the early game, mid game, late game. It's just very solid. It doesn't do anything like super crazy. Next is Rune. Rune's weird because there's a mix of Earthright cards and Spell Boost cards, so it's hard to build either one. Sometimes you get a mix of both, and it's really tough. And the card like Insight is pretty poor if you have an Earthright deck. Same with like Cauldron if you don't have any Earthright cards. So there's like conflict there. As far as new cards go, we have Solomon and like Geos probably isn't that very good, but Solomon's good if you get a spell boost deck going. But it's hard to like get enough spell boost to make it worth it. Abomination. Eleanor is very strong. Looks like you probably want to go Earthright. Let's see what the payoffs are for spell boost. We got Flame Destroyer, Zealot, Giant Chimera, but there's no Daria. There's no D shift. Abyss Summoner has been nerfed, so she's not as good. Yeah. Rune can be very strong, but you just be lucky with your picks. Wizard of Oz here. She's also kind of hard to play. She can burn a lot of your spells. Yeah, Rune's tough. Rune can be really good or just like get unlucky. Dragon was very, very good last time. Got Rending now. Feline, Rending, very good cards. Servant, Massa. Yeah, I think Dragon's going to be one of the best picks. Just because of a lot of his cards have a lot of value, and he has a ramp. And card draw, and very strong late game. Ouroboros got like changed back, right? Yeah, he heals you again. Ouroboros is very good. Just don't play Ouroboros against a sword player. Like, you're gonna get your Ouroboros stolen. Yeah, you got New Forte, Poseidon. Dagon can just win you the game if the opponents have removal. Yeah. Definitely a very, very good pick. Maybe the best. Well, I don't know, though. Yeah, I don't know. Dragon seems very, very good. Shadow. Gremory's here. That's good. It's Lurching Corpse, Demeter, very good combo. Celius. Deadly Dreamer's here too. Deadly Dreamer is very, very strong. Fairy. Zombie Party. Malice. Yeah, this is like I like looks of Shadow's early game so far. Tended can be awkward if you don't have things like Throskers. Big Soul Hunter's really, really good. Fran's really good. Necro Assassin. Old Circe. Catacomb. Stygian Warden. Yeah, this. Hellfire Hound's also decent. Old Cerberus. New Cerberus. Aisha. Dang. New Circe. New Sharon. Aina is okay. She probably won't do much for you. Also, Skullord's not very good. Because you can't really build a Mechana deck. But, like, Ector is like 100 times better than Skullord. Arcus is here. Let's see. Nicola an option? He is. So you can go Arcus Nicola, which is great. Mordecai is good, but you can come with an issue where you play against Sword. Thane, very powerful. Fafnir, very powerful. Didn't include Neptys this time. Sad, but she's kind of awkward to play. Tartarus is very good. Yeah, a lot of strong endgame for Shadow. I think Shadow looks a lot like Sword, just very solid overall. And you get some really busted combos if you get Nicola and Arcus. Great endgame with Fairy. Yeah, Shadow looks very good. Lots of Reanimate. They have the bad Reanimate cards? I don't think they have the bad Reanimate cards, do they? No, they don't have. Okay, they have the crappy 2-drop. They have the 3-drop and Soul Steal. So you can just use them as cycling. What's nice about cycling cards in a format like this is that you can draft some bad cards. Like you can draft like Hinterland Goal, and if you can cycle Hinterland Goal, that's fine. Yeah, you can reanimate, but It's probably better just to play mid-range. Just draft as many Ectors as you can. Death Breath is also very powerful. Yeah. Shadow looks good. Sword, Shadow, and Dragon are looking good. And I think Force is probably okay. Blood's usually bad in these kind of things. Let's see what Blood has. Get all the Cerberus, yeah. All the Cerberus is good too. Early game is good. Hesvira. Really good 2-drops. Problem with Blood is it falls off in the late game. Like its early game could be very good. If you can get a really, really good early game and just win like aggressively, that's probably what I want to do with Blood. But then you get cards like Vampiric Fortress and Throne of Solitude and Blood Moon, Dire Bond, and your deck just like has these awkward things that you don't want to play. Like Zealot of Lust, Berserker Demon. These cards aren't very good. Knocked, like, and they all of them like require evos to do anything. And once you're out of evos of Blood, it's really tough. You kind of want to end the game before you run into evos, or like right after you run into evos. But you have like some good endgame. You have Maelstrom Serpent, Spawn of Abyss, but these also require evos to move stuff off the board. I don't think Dark Feast Bat's going to be playable. You have to like get a really high amount of self damage, which is tough. Sucks decent, but again, like if you're behind, then she's really not that good. Other succubuses, like Sexy Vampire is okay. Sucks okay, but like Suck can win you the game if you're in the right spot for it. It's a really bad top deck. Yeah, you can get a good deck for Blood, but I think it's probably gonna be the weakest. It has stuff like Laura, so you can just end games real quick. Haven, lots of card draw, decent 2-drops. Guardian Sun's here. You can build a Guardian Sun deck. Strong 2-drops. A lot of strong 2-drops. Beast Call, Moirier, Gemstone. Especially in long games. Long games, these kind of amulets work out very well. You have Holy Mage and City of Gold. City of Gold's a tough pick because you might not get enough amulets to make it worth it. Jean is good. Prayer, I wouldn't pick Prayer unless you're like really deep in your draft and you already have a lot of healing. Like you drafted multiple of like Dalafil, then it'd be fine to pick it, but otherwise it's kind of hard to use. Priest of the Cutchell's very good. Tribunal's nice. With you kind of just want to stall. Like have like really strong turns and stall as Haven, and get to like some really strong end game like Heavenly Knight or Ector, Seraph kind of thing. So your end game's very strong. Like Lapis, if Lapis and a Statue Seraph. That's funny. I want Seraph every time, probably. I don't think I want the body. I'd rather just have Seraph immediately. That's funny. And they've like Semis Purge, Semis Decree, and Purging Light for endgame removal. Yeah. I think card for card, Haven's gonna lose to Shadow and sword, but if you stall long enough, you can get a win con that's unstoppable. I would take the actual Seraph because Lapis is slightly slower. Unless you can force them to kill it on their turn. If you can force them to kill it on their turn, then Lapis is better. But if both can ignore Lapis, then the Seraph, the statue's better. Oh, it was also Odin. Yeah, we're gonna look at the neutrals. There's counters to the Seraphs. And Dogma's available. Yeah, card value wise, I think Sword, Dragon, and Shadow are better than Haven, but Haven has some really insane late game. Also, they didn't give Haven Heavenly Ages. Again. Maybe they thought he was too powerful. Yeah, Heavenly Ages not there. Did they give her, no, they didn't give the 4-drop either. Well, there's not enough mechs to make her work. Lemonade. Alright. Portal's usually weak in these kind of things, but I think it might be much better now that it's got so many more cards. And that Deus Ex has been buffed. Like, you can just like stall the game. Like Haven, you can just stall the game and get Maisha or Lashana or something. Or what's her face? Oh, they don't have her. No, yeah, Saphira. She's also decent finisher. Lots of decent finishers. And you just kind of just want to stall the game out with puppets and removal. You can kind of go aggro if you get like a really good puppet build. Like your finishers for aggro are Silva, Orcus, Noah, or even Sylvia. But I wouldn't try a draft with that game plan in mind. Wait, did they have yeah, they have a few storm cards. Because like, you can play an aggro game and win on turn 10 with your storm, or you can just play a defensive game and win on turn 10 with Maisha. Okay, look at the neutrals. Lyria, legendary fighter. Great 2-drops. Especially Lyria will pull a lot of these guys, which are very strong. It's also very good 2-drops. Seraphic Blade is amazing. Staircase is okay. Kaisa's good, probably if you're playing Shadow, it's a good pick. Old Grimir is nice. Singer's always good. Erd can be good for Shadow to duplicate a last word effect, or for Dragon or something if you want to duplicate Storm. Fina is okay. Just kind of a value evolve. Familia is nice. Skill Needs is really, really good. Alter Plane. Like all these endgame cards are very strong. You have 10-drop Prince of Darkness, but not the 9-drop. Yeah. Like you want to get these endgame cards. Oh, okay. Prince is only for Haven. Oh, and Mechwing Aim is only for Shadowcraft. Yeah, Mechwing would be so good for like a lot of classes. As they included this just for Aina. Yeah. And you just good for her. It's also like just good to play with Actor. You just play it, or play it with Prince Catacomb. You can go Mechwing, Angel of Prince Catacomb, Ector next turn. Yeah. This event's always fun. Definitely fun for the first few days. And once people figure out what's the best classes, then it gets a little bit more frustrating, but it's like really fun for the first bit. It seems balanced. Nothing seems too overpowered. Like Dragon can build like a really, really good deck, but you can always line the right removal up with them. The thing with Dragon is their late game can be super overwhelming, and they can get their late game really fast with the ramp. Like they can just get to Ouroboros and Forte and stuff, and if you're just behind because they're ramping so much, it's over. So I think Dragon's probably gonna be the best pick. Like also like if they're ahead enough, they just play Polyphonic Roar. The game is gonna be over. You can't beat that. Like even if you have removal for it, the damage is like already done because you've spent your removal getting rid of this and already got a 5/5. It's tough. Like yeah. Oh, you can kill it right away, but you need a Seraphic Blade. And usually you're behind. It's start turn, yeah. Opponent can still remove it. Ranch summons right away, but the poly, if you let one or two dragons out of it, the game's over. Oh, they also have Canyon. You can go Canyon into Dragon Ranch into Polyphonic Roar. That's your curve. How do you beat that? Canyon, they don't have Storm. They come at the end of the turn, right? Yeah. And Bone can just can kill them. Yeah, both Fortes are included. Yeah, like Dragon has so much burst damage. It's insane. So much burst damage. And they're like early game, mid game's good. And if they just get like, because Dragon has like Aina, or sorry, yeah, Alia, both of them, and Rose, they don't lose tempo when they ramp. They get value when they ramp. It's gonna be like Dragon's gonna be the best. Yeah, Queen of Jets is gone. Yeah. All right. Have fun playing this event, and thanks for watching. See you guys.